Greetings, brothers and sisters. This message is first and foremost to believers that I have that do identify themselves as, quote, black, unquote. The video that I'm responding to is called Black Women Be Submissive, or We Will All Shall Perish, or Just Leave You for Another Woman, Part 3. This video series is really informative. However, I personally find, and I have found many brown women, so-called black, have found the title disrespectful and offensive, and thus didn't even watch the series, so they didn't hear the information contained therein. However, for those of you that have, and have the sense enough to know you cannot judge a book by the cover, I have some things I'd like to share with you. First off, I have been listening and following this subject since I was made aware of it. I noticed many of these videos are a year, 2 years old. And one of the things I've noticed is everybody is discussing the present situation. They're discussing basically the symptoms. No one has really considered the cause or the solutions. And I'm not saying, I shouldn't say no one, because I haven't watched every video out there on here about this subject, I'm sure. What I have seen is a presentation by the media that is basically disheartening to the successful African American woman or brown woman. I have heard and seen other presentations that actually, like this one, that actually deal with the cause of why our people are in the state they're in. And then, of course, I've heard those and read comments where people have just basically, men have spoken out in hurt and disgust and disrespect towards the brown women that have found them unqualified. So first, to you brown men, let me say this to you. In order for you to fix the problem, you brown men are secondary. Primary is God. Okay, don't confuse yourself, and don't let anyone else confuse you about this. God is primary, the primary solution. But on this earth, you brown men are the leader, you so-called black men. And as the leader, you need to recognize what is going on with our people, recognize the system that is designed against you, recognize the mistakes that you have made, and attempt to ratify them. Thus, you will seek, first and foremost, you will seek a relationship with the Lord, Yahushua, Yeshua, Jesus, and the Father that sent him. Secondly, you should examine yourself to evaluate and straighten out your personal flaws. I mean, it is nothing wrong with having, if you will, pride or confidence in being a brown man. It is something wrong when that pride and confidence is exerted and you're bringing nothing else to the table. You're bringing no spiritual understanding. You're bringing no natural understanding or knowledge. You're bringing no finances. All you're bringing is your body and a responsibility, which is normally a child that is produced because you are defiling our sisters. So I'm saying this to you brothers, take the lead in this matter. The sisters are, unfortunately, some of them are giving up and crossing over. The good thing about that is, according to this society, their children are still considered, quote, black, unquote. So we still have an option there. We can continue our lineage. We can continue our bloodline. But in direct response to the brown women not finding you qualified because they have obtained academic accreditations, because they have obtained positions in the business world, you need to fix yourself, bottom line. Now, I watched this one video talking about don't settle, get a man on your own level. That is about the worst title I ever seen, and I watched the video and all it showed was African American women getting married to Caucasian men. Let me share something with you, brothers and sisters. It's not about finding somebody on your level. Somebody on your level cannot help you. Okay? The person that you get must be superior to you in one way or another. And the way it is designed by God, the superiority stands as follows. Males are superior thinkers spiritually than females are. Females are natural superior thinkers than male. And this is how a female is actually designed, or a woman is actually designed to be a helpmeet unto the male, because she has something to offer him, not just her body, not just producing children, but she has a natural capacity to perceive things in the natural realm in ways that men do not. This philosophy, there's a book out, men are from Venus, men are from Mars, women are from Venus. Garbage. You're not from Mars and Venus. Neither do you think like Martians. I mean, get serious, get real. One of you should be, and most male, unfortunately, are not, and males of African descent, European descent, Asian descent. Most of you are not. You're not spiritual thinkers. And then you have those that attempt to be spiritual thinkers, but they're still dealing in a carnal state, because in all their spiritual enlightenment, they're still black, yet their skin is brown. So for them to acknowledge themselves as black shows their immaturity and lack of understanding. But dealing with the issue and the problem is a system has been designed to divide and conquer our people. So brown man, stand up, be a man, and do what you have to do to ratify this system. What does that mean? That means, number one, get an education. For those of you that are 25, 30, 40, 50 and don't have one, go get one. If you need to find support from the government to help you subsidize your living, if you need to find support from your family to help you subsidize your living, or if you can find a sister that really loves our people, that has succeeded, that can really help you to subsidize the cost of living while you get an education, do that. Now, some of you may have heard that, and I'm saying let the sister take care of you. Absolutely, that is what I'm saying. And here's why. I watched this video. Don't settle. Get a man on your own level. There was one sister in the video that married a Caucasian. She is a gold medalist athlete. The man she married is in college. He's a college student. So is he on her level? No. So the whole premise behind that is garbage. It is not about getting a man on your level. It's not about getting a woman on your level. It's about finding someone that loves and respects you. And if you truly love and respect them, you're going to help them. You're going to nurture them. You're going to support them. Now, men, brown men, I'm particularly talking to brown African American males, you need to swallow your pride. You need to admit you need some help. There are sisters out here that are willing and ready to help you. All you need to do is show them love and respect, and get your behind in school. Learn something. I don't care if it's a trade or you're seeking a master's degree. Learn something. Get an education behind you so you can empower your people. Get out of this mindset of you just the man, and because you're the man you call the shots. That's not even the issue here. It's not about you being the man and being able to call the shots. The issue is, are you man enough to admit you have failed as a man? Those have raised you have failed as parents, and then it's time as you as a man to fix what's wrong. Now, sisters, you talk about the lousy so-called black man, and the black men don't have no respect, but who's raising these so-called black men? Yes, that's right. Because majority of homes are single-parent homes in African American community, the majority of the children in those homes are raised by single mothers. So sorry to say, mothers, not only did you make a mistake of not seeking a husband or waiting for a husband, giving yourself to some jerk that did not step up to the plate, you're now failing your children because you are feeding into this cycle of promoting this matriarchic system, which is contrary to all that God has designed. So I'm going to continue more of this in my next video. I see I'm running out of time.